The member from Kingston and the Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, last Friday, the President of the Treasury Board, along with the Minister of Environment and Climate Change, announced that our government is committed to another new initiative.
Please. Two, please.
My apologies. Minister of the Treasury.
Yep.
Has committed to another new initiative as part of Ontario's Green Investment Fund. Introduced in the Fall Economic Statement, the fund is a $325 million down payment on the province's cap-and-trade program that will strengthen the economy and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Building on previous investments through the fund, which include retrofits for homeowners and electric vehicle charging stations, this new project continues with the fund's objective to direct money to efforts dedicated to fighting climate change while also creating jobs in Ontario. Mr. Speaker, through you, can the President of the Treasury Board explain what this new initiative is and how it addresses both climate change and job creation priorities?
Thank you. President Treasury Board.
Well, thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member from Kingston and the Islands. Speaker, I was very happy last week with the Minister of Environment and Climate Change to make an announcement that I think every member of this House will be very happy to hear about. We are continuing to put our climate change strategy into action. And Speaker, last week we announced $92 million from the Green Investment Fund into social housing retrofits that improve energy efficiency. Speaker, this is a triple win. It creates jobs for people installing energy-efficient boilers, windows, lighting, insulation. It also reduces the cost of heating and lighting and operating social housing. And, of course, it reduces our GHG emissions, Speaker. This is part of our plan for securing a healthy, clean, prosperous, low-carbon future while ensuring strong and sustainable communities.
Thank you. Parliamentary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this question is for the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing. I'm pleased to hear about our government's continued commitment to invest in climate change fighting projects, like the recently announced Retrofit program for homeowners, another Green Investment Fund initiative. This program also recognizes the important role buildings can play in reducing energy costs and greenhouse gas emissions. Retrofitting older buildings is an important way of ensuring Ontario has housing units ready to face the climate challenges of today and tomorrow. Both programs also create jobs, and yet targeting this investment in retrofits of social housing is a different focus. Mr. Speaker, can the minister tell us why our government is supporting energy efficiency in social housing buildings in particular?
President Treasury Board.
To the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Thank you. Thanks very much for the question. Speaker, many of the high-rise social housing towers that were built in the 1960s and 70s had very different requirements under the building code. These buildings have now reached an age when major systems need replacing, and this, of course, the announcement provides an excellent opportunity to provide energy efficiency. Retrofits create significant energy savings, which will be felt by social housing providers and will reduce their energy bills. This will allow them to direct funds to other priorities, such as further upgrades. You know, individuals who live in single-unit housing quite often have to pay their own bills, their own utility bills, and this is going to help those who most need assistance with social housing, and I'm proud to be part of a government that recognizes it.